We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Sun Devils will kick this away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Some hard running there through a tackle. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, on a fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Horned Frogs churn out another first down. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. A play action, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on 4th down?
They'll kick it away here. Touchdown, Sun Devils. A huge special teams score. Wow, so the punt returner all the way to the house to put his team in front now.
Well, that's one way to do it, right? You don't have to worry about your own offense putting points on the board. When you get a score from the return team, 6 points on the board, heck of a return, and they're up.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. It's a toss play to the right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Design quarterback run. Here he goes. Now the 40. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly they're in great position to get points. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. protection, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He's in the clear. The 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They were not going to catch him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offense.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Karapateas. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Pressure is coming.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands with a good combination of good coverage, with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Close to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Can they catch him? Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return. This drive starts in good position. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Quick spin on the run. And a nice 1st down game there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Here comes 4th down. And look at this. They line up in the wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a 1st down.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the 1st down.
Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Karapatsias. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Horn Frogs. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Nice grab. It's Karapatsias.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Touchdown, Arizona State. That's how you finish a play. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pass caught on a comeback route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And it's a direct snap. Fighting him off.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport. Fielded in the end zone. It's Karapatsias. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time. Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Looking to chuck it again. Wide open downfield. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he can be a monster today.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, ASU.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Point after, up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. What a snag by the junior receiver.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
He's running out of time here. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure and took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
He's got room to run. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And it's a direct snap. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. Pass is caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He breaks free. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, TCU.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looks toward the sideline. Finds the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
The Horned Frogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down in distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the TCU offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And the wideout goes in motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Handoff to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They'll run it from the gun.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
That's a solid run. Good for 1st down yardage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. Finds room at the 30. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, TCU.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's hit as he throws it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
So that's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And the defense smothers him for no gain. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He gets loose. He's got the first and still going. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Well, a A serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to throw it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The Wildcat one picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Hand it off for a draw. Couldn't quite get to the marker, just short of it. 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. You know, for the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll throw it now. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good situational awareness here by the receiver. You can't go for the end zone every time. So plays like that allow you to move the ball, get some yards, and preserve the clock.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Under a minute to play here, the obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.